Today you are still factoring, but there's an extra step where you have to solve for x. So remember at the beginning of the year when you got x by itself, we had to do the opposite of subtracting 1, so we added 1 to both sides. And then the opposite of multiplying by 2 is to divide the 2 on both sides. The answer to this problem would be x equals 1/2. You're going to follow the same rules here, except now you have two x's in one problem. So if x plus 3 times 2x minus 1 equals 0, then for this to be true, either x plus 3 is 0 or 2x minus 1 is 0. So if x plus 3 is 0, we subtract the 3, and x is negative 3. If 2x minus 1 is 0, we add the 1 to both sides, and then divide the 2, so x is 1/2. We have two answers to this problem. Same thing here. If x minus 5 times 3x plus 2 is 0, then one of these has to equal 0. So x minus 5 is 0, 3x plus 2 is 0. So to solve for x on the first one, we add 5. So x is 5. We subtract 2 on the second one first, and then divide by 3. So our second answer is negative 2/3. Now you're going to have an already factored problem where you have x as a GCF and then 2x plus 7 left over. Same concept goes here. X is going to be 0 or 2x plus 7 equals 0. Here, x is 0 is already solved, so you don't have to do anything further. Here, you have to subtract the 7 and then divide the 2. So x is negative 7/2. On this next problem, it isn't factored. This is a trinomial, so we have to factor it. Two numbers that multiply to give us 8 and add to give us 6 are 2 and 4. So my two factors are x plus 2 and x plus 4. We did this last class, so you already know how to do it. The only difference is now you're going to solve. So x plus 2 is 0 or x plus 4 is 0. So subtract the 2, x is negative 2. Subtract the 4, and x is negative 4. Last problem here, to factor this, first we check for a GCF. Since there isn't a GCF and we have a number in front of x squared, we're going to multiply it by negative 7. Two numbers that multiply to give us negative 14 and add to give us negative 5 are negative 7 and 2. So we rewrite this as 2x squared minus 7x plus 2x minus 7. The GCF from the first two is x, and we're left with 2x minus 7. The GCF on the second group is 1, and we're left with 2x minus 7. So our two factors are 2x minus 7 and x plus 1. Now we're going to do the new step of solving. So if 2x minus 7 equals 0, then we add the 7 and then divide the 2. So my first answer is x is 7/2. The second factor was x plus 1, so we set that equal to 0 and subtract the 1, and x is negative 1. All of the factoring rules are the same from last class. The only part you're adding is when you have to set both equal to 0 and solve.